I got to the bottom of the steps. I guess that's where the first blow was taken.
Right now tonight on the WHAS 11 night team, Mary Spalding was brutally beaten in her own basement back in 2018. Despite physical evidence and compelling leads, her case has never been solved. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us on this Monday evening. I'm Doug Proffitt. First on the night team, 73-year-old Mary Spalding believes that's because Metro Police detectives and the city at large botched her own investigation. It's a story exclusive to WHAS 11 News. WHAS 11 night team's Alex Dederer has more on the new lawsuit filed today and the claims detectives discriminated against her because of her race.
I am a victim of a violent crime.
7 years after Mary Spalding was beaten almost to death in her own home.
And I have been seeking justice and trying to get answers.
Her words at an accountability hearing in 2024. A year later, her attacker still free. Her attorney says she continues to relentlessly search for her justice.
She wants to be safe. She wants to be able to go to sleep at night.
Spalding is now suing Louisville Metro government and several current and former LMPD members, claiming they violated her civil rights and botched her investigation.
The last thing she wanted to do was file a lawsuit against the police department, but she has no other choice.
Tom Coffey, an attorney with Morgan Pottinger McGarvey, filed the lawsuit Monday morning.
She's a black woman who feels that the reason why her case isn't getting taken as seriously as it should is because seemingly no one cares about a 70-year-old black woman getting assaulted.
In 2023, 5 years after her assault, Spalding walked our Focus investigative team through the terrifying moments.
Face down, like right in this area. And I was getting hit. And the thought came into my head to pretend to be dead.
Her case was first given to Detective Deidre Mangadote, who was tragically killed in a Christmas Eve crash just days after Spalding was attacked.
She was all about it, absolutely. Repeatedly told my sister, I'm gonna get him.
Her case was then transferred to another detective, twice.
As soon as that tragedy happened with Officer Deidre, Mary has just found repeatedly that there's problems with DNA, there's problems with follow-up.
The lawsuit claims the main suspect under Mangadote's investigation, Spalding's ex-fiancé, was repeatedly dismissed by LMPD and claims evidence from the assault was mishandled by detectives, evidence like this bloody footprint.
This was determined to be non-human blood. There's only two things, either it wasn't tested correctly or I'm not human, because I know it's my blood.
The lawsuit claims an overall lack of communication from LMPD after Mangadote's death, like unreturned phone calls and denied requests for information.
She just wants someone to take this case seriously.
The Office of the Inspector General did an investigation into Spalding's case in 2024. They found there was grave institutional failure within LMPD.
Regrettably, even after the OIG's report came out in April, there has not been any the investigation has resulted in any person being arrested.
7 years after her brutal assault,
The skull fracture, upper body bruising, hand injuries.
Spalding just wants to bring her attacker to justice.
Try to get the 7 years of her life back.
And she's hoping this lawsuit will bring her one step closer. In Louisville, Alex Dederer, the WHAS 11 night team, on your side.
Now, to get the other side on the story, we did contact the city for a comment. We have not yet heard back.